I've concluded that I don't like books anymore. Show them what you're reading. I'll be reading that later on ebook like a peasant. What's up, it's Jay. I'm back at it again with another nerdy bookish video. This is gonna be a 24-hour readathon vlog. Okay, hello. It's currently a little before 9, currently live with Christina on Patreon. I just door dashed over some food because it's raining and I really don't want to leave the apartment today. I've been awake since 5 and I've been reading House of Earth and Blood. I'm almost done. I'm on page 728 out of 799. And then I'm going to be switching to Heartstopper Volume 5, which is on ebook because none of my libraries have it yet. I told myself I tried to stay away from graphic novels for this readathon, but you really just need to, you know, as a little palate cleanser. But anyway, Joey is out for the day until, like he said, like 4 p.m. But I'm gonna bank on like 5 or 6. But he's getting a haircut, he's running errands, he's hanging out with a friend. He's like, I'm gonna leave you alone as much as I can. And I was like, I appreciate you, but I'll also miss you. I'm wearing my I Can't Mercury is in Retrograde sweatshirt because Mercury is in retrograde until January. It's currently Christmas Eve, December 23rd. So Christina and I decided to actually try to stay up for this one. Well, she said if I make it past midnight, she's good with that, but I'm really trying to stay up till 5. Joey bought me 3 energy drinks, 2 bags of chips. We've got coffee. We've got many books to read. I do want to finish a couple current reads. I forced myself to binge through Dead of Winter for book club yesterday so that I didn't have to bring it into this readathon. Not that I could anyway because it's a dedicated vlog. I didn't want to switch SD cards back and forth, you know? This is most likely going to be 5 stars. It was going to be 4 stars for a little bit because I was predicting things and then there was another reveal that was like way too obvious and I didn't like that direction that it went. But then there's this vacuum scene and like I think back to the wholesome shower scene. It's probably gonna be 5 stars. And plus for my effort, like I read this shit physically, okay? And it's taken me a little over a week. So I was also reading a bunch of books in between. Finally gonna finish the rest of this. The other quicker books I have when I need a break, I have Tokyo Ghoul Volume 6 and then Neverlanders. This is actually going to be useful because, first of all, obviously graphic novel, but I have a NetGalley arc for this so I can raise my NetGalley score a little bit once I give feedback on that. That's the game plan for now. I have a bunch of options, a bunch of short books, a bunch of books that I'm in the middle of, so we'll see where the day takes me. My food should be here in like 10 minutes. That's exciting. I made my coffee, as y'all saw. I'm gonna try to update at least once an hour. I did a vlog like this for Patreon a few months ago, and I successfully updated every single hour, and I actually stayed up and I was delusional, and I missed those vlogs. Those are the vlogs that I'm the most proud of, when I actually, you know, accomplish things and stay up and like have semi-entertaining clips for y'all for when I'm like delulu at 4 a.m. Okay, I'm gonna read now because we have until 9:35 for this sprint. I'll talk to y'all later. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'm excited.
And if you clicked on this,
hell yeah.
No, you're in.
And now I'm watching the Roomies October Battle of the Books and I'm featured in it. So I'll be watching that while consuming this. Ew, why did I say that? I don't know why I said consuming like I'm a fucking primal creature. Anyway, okay. Hello, this is the 10 o'clock update. It's about 10:30 right now. I'm on page 760 because the first sprint I was eating breakfast and watching the Roomies. I only got like 3 pages read the last sprint and I'm just ready for the book to be over. Like it's a lot of war type of writing. Like everyone's injured, there are weapons flying around, I'm kind of over it. There was a scene that almost had me crying because there were thank yous involved and I was waiting for you type shit. If you know, you know. There was something that I semi-guessed. I was just guessing the information about the wrong character and I guessed it on page 299, but it wasn't revealed until like the late 600s. There's always a siren. I'm telling y'all. I said in my last vlog, I think, that every time I pick up the camera, there's a fucking siren. Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm so ready for it to be over and I need to move on. That's why with bigger books, I want to binge them as fast as possible because if I drag them out, it affects my rating at the end. I think I'm gonna eat some snacks soon. Okay, I finished. I wish I did half stars because it would be a 4.5 if that, but I think I'm gonna give it a 4 for now, and then if I ever reread it and I grasp everything better, then it has more potential to be a 5. But like this part of the end, I was just like, I need this to end. Like, you know when you read a fantasy book, or I guess any book, and you're just like so in love with the characters, which I was in this book, and you're like, oh my god, I never wanted to end. That's how I felt with like Fear the Flames. But this, I couldn't wait for it to end. So yeah, I think we're gonna give it a 4. I did like how it rounded out. I like the character growth of Bryce and how she's working towards finding herself again despite everything. I love the romance. I love the characters, like I said. I love the action scenes. Besides that war scene that I just mentioned. But okay, after the vacuum scene, I kind of was just like over it. And then things rounded out. And then there was that thing that happened that she did by herself, and that was fascinating. And then there were very cute moments at the very end. And then the epilogue, I just like was done. I don't even know. I don't even care if it's a cliffhanger or whatever. If it is, I don't even know. Like, I'm not excited to pick up the second book. I'm really not. Halfway through, I thought I was gonna be like, okay, immediately picking up book 2. No, I need a fucking break. I need like at least 3 weeks of a break from Sarah J. Maas. So yes, I think this is gonna be a 4-star. There were definitely 5-star scenes all throughout the book, and I was hooked from the start. It didn't bore me until a couple chapters towards the end, and that's like a lot of pages, right? It was really good. I understand the hype. Towards the end though, there were also, okay, so the whole through love all is possible and light it up thing, I feel like Sarah J. Maas was at a point in her career where she was like, what can I make into stickers? What can I make into merch? Like, what are the phrases that I can repeat 90,000 times in this 800-page book that people are gonna absolutely love and nonstop say and wear on sweatshirts and tote bags and on their water bottles and everything? I feel like she did that with that in mind. There were also a couple scenes that felt very Hallmark movie, like all you need is love type shit, right? Not about that. Not about that. Like, I didn't come here for that. I went to Love Light Farms for that type of shit. I didn't come to House of Earth and Blood for that shit. We're gonna stick with 4 stars. I'm not a fan of fantasy books that have those catchphrases that just feel redundant by the end of the book. I understand repeating it and making it like an overall theme of the book, but by the end I was like, we fucking get it. You know, those are my thoughts on that. I've been reading this for like 3 vlogs now, I think, and one of them was like 100 or so pages on a Patreon vlog. That pretty much sums it up. I mean, the vlog before this, I think, would be the one that I started this at. So if you're curious, I'll have that link down below to get my initial thoughts, but these are my ending thoughts. Finally, a fucking book done. I have 1 minute left of the sprint, so perfect timing. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go. All right, I'm still at my desk. This is the 12 o'clock update, the 11 o'clock update. I forgot to mention the time last time, but that's when I finished House of Earth and Blood. Now I started Heartstopper Volume 5, and I thought my Kindle couldn't do it because it was just a blank page, but my dumbass just needed to turn the page, just needed to tap the screen, and I was freaking out for no reason. count on me to be extra dramatic. But I have like 100 pages left. I just hit a scene where they make a High School Musical reference. It's just so cute so far, and I definitely do have to reread the first 4 volumes. The 4th one was my favorite. The 3rd one apparently is the one where they went to Paris. I think that one might have been my least favorite, but I just love following Nick and Charlie. They're just so adorable, and I still have to watch the show. Maybe I'll watch it in 2024. Not sure when the 6th one's supposed to come out, but I'll be almost done with this, hopefully by the hour. I need to look at my TBR options. Oh my god, now they mention Normal People. I fucking love Normal People. 5-star book, one of my faves of all time. The best adaptation I've ever seen. The show is immaculate, like almost better than the book. Okay, I promise the next update hopefully will be in a different spot. But I just finished book number 2 of the day. Finished Heartstopper Volume 5. I gave it 5 stars. Need I say more? I mean, it's Heartstopper. I can't believe there's only one more left. I think I will buy this series physically. I guess once it's done, I think that's when I'll buy it. 13% left on my Kindle, so I'll probably charge this and decide on my next read. And I'll let y'all know in the next update. I guess it's almost 1 o'clock anyway, so maybe I'll count this as my 1 o'clock update. Woo! Chugging along. Hello, it's 2:30. So I have 100 pages left of that. I'm listening to the audiobook and following along. I put laundry away after I did dishes. Yeah, I forgot to do B-roll for that, sorry, but got some shit done today. I'm drinking my first energy drink. I actually opened it last night because I needed a little boost to finish Dead of Winter, but yes. Energy drink phase of this readathon has begun. Starling House is my Patreon buddy read for this month, and I have yet to start it, and I do want to read it. I just know it's a slower book, so I was debating on squeezing it into this readathon or just do it for my cramming vlog. So if anything, I'll just start it just to have it started because it's the 23rd and I have yet to begin. Also still on with Christina, by the way. We have not gone off this stream.
Oh, we've been on since we woke up.
Literally since we opened our fucking eyes.
Right.
We texted each other, the very first clip of this blog, we texted each other the same time. Like, I saw her ass typing while I was typing. I said, hi, I'm awake, and she said, I'm up.
Yep, that was so cool. We woke up at the exact same time, like 6 o'clock on the dot.
Yep.
We're like, okay, that's it, it's time.
Well, 5 o'clock for me. Yeah, we've been looking forward to this shit for like a full week. So.
Yeah, I think for like a whole fucking week.
Exactly. Hey. The only thing that's changed is that my hair's up, but I just threw on the same sweatshirt after showering. I literally just got back right before I left to shower. It's currently 3:50 right now, so 3 o'clock hour update. I finished the That's basically what it is. Good job, Jan. Good for you for articulating that pretty well. It's taken me months to read this. I think next, well, Joey's on his way home. I think Christina and I are going to tandem read, not tandem read, but like just read at the same time, I guess. She's gonna be reading Ravaged by the Gingerbread Man, which has like a tacky ass cover. And then I'm gonna read Tastes Like Christmas, which has a very similar cover, but it's horror as opposed to smut. So here's Christina's cover and here's my cover. That should be fun. Mine's only 56 pages, but hers is 26 pages. So I think I'm gonna get a head start while she is showering. And then I think I'm gonna move on to Crossroads. And then Starling House. Actually don't know. I'm really sad that I have the ARC because apparently there are illustrations on the final copy. Okay, so 3 books down in like 10 hours. Pretty good. Almost missed my 4 o'clock update, but look who joined the party.
Hey, thanks for the invite.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party, hey.
Starling House has gorgeous writing.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I'm just scared it'll take me forever to read a little over 300 pages. I'll just switch off. I won't do this all at once.
We're officially halfway through.
We're officially halfway through. I'm looking progressively worse.
Yeah, the longer it goes, the more delusion kicks.
Seriously. Ugh. 5 o'clock update, 38 pages in, and I'm reading it so slowly because ARC pages are just like ruthless. The margins, barely there. Okay, and like the pages are bigger, so this is gonna be slow. I'm about to take an Instagram photo for the day. I am getting FOMO because Christina's reading this. I shan't. I'm liking Starling House so far. It's reminding me a little bit of Chirping Arcadia mixed with Starless Sea. I think that's a good, oh, also a little bit of The Last Tale of the Flower Bride, but only because of like vibes. 6 o'clock, starting Crossroads. Seriously, just let him die. Like, this guy's like trying to fuck her and all she's like complaining about is that she misses her son. Like, just get the dick. Please. Oh my god, it's almost over. 10 more pages. I'm sweating. I'm so fucking heated over this book. Why are people giving this 5 stars? What the fuck is the point of that? This is the worst book I've ever read. Sacrifice is about, shut the fuck up. Oh my gosh, just let it end. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, lordy. Okay. I could not have picked a worse book for myself. I cannot think of a worse 110 pages I've ever read in my life. Literally the only thing missing, okay, the only thing missing from this fucking book is racism and rats. I cannot think of a worse 110 pages I've ever read in my life. I even enjoyed Suffer the Children more than this, because I gave Suffer the Children 2 stars. This is below a 1. Not only is motherhood a huge thing, right? Fine. But it's like the same concept as Suffer the Children. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's also very triggering for self-harm, okay? So if you get triggered by that, do not read this book. Do not. Like, hard pass on this book if you get triggered by that. Like, remotely, anything. Any of it. Any ounce of trigger, stay very, very clear of this book. And then she goes on and on about like in vitro and trying for 3 years and trying to get pregnant and like says the word pregnant 90 billion times. And then there's also religion. This is just not for me. Like, I understand that people who can feel for this would like it, but like, this is not the type of grief horror that I enjoy, okay? If you're looking for this type of grief horror, read fucking Monstrilio, because that one's way better. If you're looking for general grief horror, read This Thing Between Us. I'm done. I can't. I want to rip this book in half. I can't believe I paid $13 fucking. I'm so fucking pissed. It's 1 star. Bye. Okay. Christina and I are back on after a brief moment of not being on. But I read a little bit more of Starling House because also it's, what time is it? 9:47. Here's a 9 o'clock update. Crossroads pissed me the fuck off, so I went back to Starling House. I'm not reading the gingerbread book anymore because Christina just read her gingerbread book and I'm not in the mood for horror anymore after Crossroads. I read a little bit more of Starling House. I'm on page 68 and it is as slow as people say it is, but like, I'm enjoying my ride because I love of gothic fiction. But with that being said, I think it's time for me to switch to a YA book, and also a book that I don't need to worry about annotating. So I have Love Boat Forever from the library. This is the third book in the Love Boat Taipei series by Abigail Hing Wen. I 5-starred both of the first 2 books. Basically, it's a coming of age story about all these artsy students at this abroad program, I guess, in Taipei. Each book follows different characters, and I figured this would be perfect because like I know all the characters. It's YA, so there are less words on each page. It's a library book, so I can't annotate it, obviously. This is one of my favorite YA series, contemporary YA series especially. So we'll be starting this. This just came out in November. So this one follows Pearl, and she's a 17-year-old music prodigy. She's been accepted in an ultra-exclusive New York Summer Symphony. I'm sure there's some sort of competitiveness or whatever, or ooh yeah, a scandalous party in the dark, a romantic entanglement with a mysterious suitor, and a summer that will change her forever. It's set 6 years after the events of Love Boat Taipei. Brings the whole gang back to campus for one last adventure. That's so fucking sad that it's the last one. I'm so sad. I have my second energy drink. This is a Blue Raz Bang. I gotta figure out how to open it because I don't want to break my nail. So I'll talk to y'all later. Yo, I just had a
anything that was interesting enough to fucking read, and me and her were just like, bro, nothing sparks joy.
I'm gonna mute you.
It doesn't seem fun anymore.
So, as Christina was saying, I had a fucking meltdown. I couldn't decide what to read because this was like I knew what I was getting into, but I think it's just like the main character we're following. I don't really like her, and plus it mentions TikTok already in the first couple chapters, and I don't wanna be in real life. Starling House is too slow. And then so I went to go browse my shelves, and I was like, everything has too many words. I just want something with like short chapters and like large margins, something like We Spread. But I don't really want to reread a book. And then I was looking at This Is How You Lose a Time War. We were like, that's too serious. Like, I just wanted something lighter. And I'm like, maybe I should just read smut. And then I couldn't find the fucking Sea Witch, which is the next Katie Robert Wicked Villains book in the series that I have to read. And then I finally found it like 20 minutes later, literally. And I didn't feel like reading it because it was thicker than I remembered. And I was like, okay, I could read Wicked Villains shorts. And I'm like,
I don't really want to do that either anymore.
I want something like YA. But now I'm thinking I kind of want to read that smutty book. But anyway, and then I was like, maybe I should just continue a current read, and Christina chose A Curious Beginning. So I'm gonna at least try to get to page 100. I've been in the 80s for months, so we'll see if I can stay hooked for this one. But we are both losing steam, y'all. It is 11 o'clock, 10:58, so I still made it for my 10 o'clock check-in. It sucks because like I'm awake, but it's just nothing feels right in terms of what I want to read. It's definitely because it's the end of the year, and I'm just like, I can't be fucking around too much. We have reached this point, my dudes. She was turned around all cozy. I thought she was reading when her iPad was freaking...
This is off, bro. I read the same paragraph like 5 times. I don't even know what the fuck I read.
Her iPad was blank, completely off.
Dude, I was out. I was dead ass. Like, I don't even know what happened. I was out.
I don't know what I'm doing, because this has such big vocabulary, and I kind of want to just read the smutty book.
Read a smutty book.
I don't know what I'm doing. I have my Don't Be a Dick bookmark from Gigi and Bo for when I switch over, but I at least want to finish this chapter. Oh my god, I don't want to finish this chapter. 11 p.m. 11:40 p.m. update. I've concluded that I don't like books anymore, and I quit reading. Reading is stupid. I'm done with book 2. I'm retiring.
I'm retiring.
Oh, I keep reading like half a chapter and just switch books.
I made it 16 pages and I don't even know what I've read anymore.
I'm just gonna keep switching books until I hopefully finish something.
Anything.
Anything. Literally anything.
Anything.
Christina's gonna leave me soon because she's crashing.
But
So
hopefully chocolate helps.
yes, I've been eating chocolate too. These are pretzels too, actually.
Oh, stop.
My manager made me Christmas crack with pretzels instead of saltines. I'm like not sleepy. I'm just annoyed that I'm not vibing. I read one story of the wicked villains. We got a yes daddy in there. We got some female shit going on in there between Meg and Jasmine. And then I switched back to Love Boat Forever. I almost switched back to Starling House, and then I saw how tiny the font is. Okay, catch y'all at midnight or whatever. Still going. Still going. Still going. Woo! I'm literally reading this shit in the wrong direction because I read so much manga.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm like turning the same way, but like the panels, I'm reading backwards.
Reading them right to left.
Bro, I need to go to bed. Oh, my energy drink's still out there. No, I don't need. Yes, I do.
The energy drink ain't gonna do anything.
I already brushed my teeth.
More energy that I don't already have.
Oh my god, even this graphic novel has too many words. Look at this shit. Why are there so many?
Swirling me. Every time I see so many bubbles, I'm like, what the fuck?
Christina's tapping out. Good night, everybody. It's 1 o'clock. I switched to a graphic novel. My brain hurts. My eyes hurt. Oh my god. Please zoom out. Oh my god, please. Oh no, that's the opposite direction. I have like 6 chins in that clip. This is great. But I'm just... Maybe I'll do 21 hours. We've been doing this for 20 hours with minimal breaks. Aside from my mental breakdowns. Trying to figure out what to read. And I don't think I'm gonna finish this. Well, I might. Maybe I'll get a surge of energy once Christina goes to bed, once I'm off this screen. Probably won't. Because then Joey's probably gonna go to bed and then I'm gonna wanna cuddle.
I'm dead ass gonna go cuddle my boyfriend and sleep.
Good thing Joey and I don't have plans for Christmas Eve. Christina has to leave her house. That sucks. Anyway, maybe I'll update y'all at 2. Maybe I'll update y'all tomorrow and tell y'all how much of a failure I am.
Technically it is tomorrow.
I mean later. It's 1:30 and I think I have to tap out. I think I do. I keep falling asleep on this fucking floor. I've changed my position like 30,000 times, approximately. And I just keep falling asleep, like easily, and no matter what I do. Are you asleep? Hello? Joey fell asleep, so I'm a failure.
Hmm?
I'm a failure.
No, you're not.
Stayed up for 20.5 hours.
It's a long time.
And I read 4.5 books.
That's a lot of books.
Honestly, if you combine all the books I didn't finish, that's 1 book. So I read 5 books.
There you go.
Oh, my back aches. I'm gonna end the vlog tomorrow. I can't do it anymore. Yeah. Fuck. Good morning. So, like I said, it lasted till like, I don't know, was it 1:30, 1:45, something like that? Got up like before 8. I did not want to read this morning, so I've been editing, but just thought I'd close out this vlog. I calculated all the pages I read, and it was a total of, drumroll please, 1,059 pages. So, I finished, I don't even want to hold them up. I finished House of Earth and Blood. I had like 170 pages left of that. I finished Heartstopper from start to finish, because graphic novel. That was like 318 pages. The Rich, I had about, it's definitely less than 300 pages left of that. And then Crossroads was 110 pages. And then I read half of The Neverlanders, which was a little bit under 100 pages. Love Boat Forever, I got to 46 pages. Starling House, I got to 68 pages. Wicked Villain Shorts, I read the first story, so it was like 10 or 11 pages. Oh, A Curious Beginning, I read like 9 pages, I think. I believe that's it. The end of the night there was rough. It was really hard to find something to grasp my attention. It was really hard to stay up, but I mean, Christina and I started off really strong and we were non-stop reading, so that was cool. That was super fun. So Christina, thank you for joining me. We literally didn't hop off stream the entire day. We were off stream for like maybe 10 minutes because her sister came over and then my laptop was dying. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go. And then she was like, okay, my sister left. And I was like, all right, let's hop back on. I would definitely do it again. And I wanna make it to 5 a.m. but I'm satisfied. I wanted to definitely break 1,000 pages, so hit that goal. I could have easily read just Tokyo Ghoul. I would have gotten a 5th book in there, but alas, it's okay. If you made it to the end of this video, let's put a crescent moon to represent Crescent City. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a vampy day. Don't forget to do some self-care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!